How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I've last uploaded on here, and it's been raining like a ton outside, and I just haven't been able to record because of that. It's been very on and off, and then of course too I got sick. But anyways, today we're going to be rebuilding the brake kit on the G35. I have to put my foot all the way down to the floor on my parking brake, and it doesn't even hold still. So I'm pretty sure I could just go ahead and adjust it and it would hold, but I'd rather just rebuild the whole thing. And I mean, that's what we're doing the whole car anyways, is the whole rebuild, and we'll be polishing stuff and making it look real nice. It'll be a really unique build. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and replace all that. I have come across a slight issue already. I couldn't find the socket for her wheels because she originally put some aftermarkets on, and I thought it was 17 millimeter because it was nice and tight on there, but when I go to loosen it, it just, you know, it like strips. But I don't know if you can see in there, maybe slightly. It's a special type of socket which I can't find the one she had in there, and I could have swore she did before. I might have lost it, but my other sedan has what looks like the exact same lugs on, so hopefully mine will work. Well, I'll be honest here, I think I might have screwed myself because I cannot find the socket that was in my other sedan. Alright you guys, so it is currently the next day. I did find the socket for the wheels that I was struggling to find, and also I was gonna record the video last night, but it was just, there was too many bugs out here, so I decided to wait for today. I did get these loose last night, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the other side done, and then we'll jack the car up a little bit in the air and take the wheels off. That's ridiculous, man. Should not make that noise when you're taking a lug nut off. This is why I hate shops. There ain't no reason for it to be that tight. Oh my gosh. That is why you do not over tighten your lug nuts. There's no reason for them to be that dang tight. So we will torque them to the correct spec when we put them back on. Alright you guys, so my camera was starting to overheat because it's so hot outside, so we're going to resort to the GoPro and do some POV, I guess. So hopefully this angle is good enough. Look how clean that diff is. This is why I love these garage kept cars, and I like it when older people own these. They're a lot nicer to work on. Look at that camber. That's like all the G's out on the streets now. They all look like trash. Go ahead and take these wheels off. Hopefully I don't need to go in my drawers there. Is this stuck? Alright, so the wheel's stuck to the brake rotor. Never had that happen before. Dang man, it's rusted. These wheels have been on there for a long time. How to get wheel off brake rotor. Man, dude. This is very inconvenient. Let's grab the rubber mallet again. Holy crap, man. Dang, man. I think 20 minutes of this video is just gonna be me trying to get this dang wheel off. You ever go to work on a car and things just go completely unplanned? That thing is on there. Dang. This wheel is on there, I'll tell you that right now. Holy crap, dude. I think, oh, I could have swore I saw it move a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's finally breaking loose. All right, so where is it actually sticking? Oh, I just hit the wheel. Whoopsies. Come on. Oh my gosh. What? Dude, every side opens up, but it ain't coming off. What in the world? Oh my gosh, we got it. Holy crap. Dude. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's disgusting. I've been going at that for like 20 minutes now. It only took 20 minutes, 5 different hammers, and a phone call. Oh, and a shoe. It took my shoe. Jeez. Gonna need that later. All right, we're definitely gonna clean that wheel off later. Okay, now that we got that dang tire off, man, I'm out of breath. We're gonna go ahead and continue on with our project here. So we gotta take our caliper off to get to our parking brake, which means we gotta go ahead and take off this bolt right there. There's another one down right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off on both sides, and then I'll probably try to hang this like on the upper control arm. There it goes. So I went ahead and used a 3/4 inch wrench and used a little rubber mallet there to, or a dead blow hammer to get that bottom bolt loose. All right, there's our parking brake. So now that we got everything off, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the brake shoes. I'm gonna bring them in. And to do that, you just wanna go up. Going down, we'll bring them out. So we'll go up till it stops. Right there, it stops. So now we'll go ahead and take this spring out of the top and the bottom. Just like that. And I'm gonna set stuff on the ground how it is in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the adjuster out. And again, I'm gonna set all this on the ground to how it was assembled originally. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a wrench here and turn the hub so that I can take my pins out. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and push in this tab here and just do a 1/4 turn. It should release the pad or shoe. So there's one. I'm gonna lay it down exactly how it came out because these two are different, but it's pretty hard to tell. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so once you got your brake shoes out, you can go ahead and pull that thing out. You may have to turn the hub just a little bit to where this opening is, and you kind of just pull it out a little bit. You're not going to be able to get all the way out because it's still connected to the cable. But I'm just going to pull it out a little bit, and then you're going to want to clean right there and then right here as well. But I'm going to go ahead and clean the whole thing, but those are the spots you want to clean because we're going to have to put grease on them. Alright, so now that I got that cleaned off, I'm going to go ahead and clean off these contact patches right here. We're going to have to put grease on those. Alright, so now that we've got everything disassembled, I'm going to show you guys how you can tell which side of brake shoe is going to be which. And the way you can tell is these little hooks right here are going to be up on the top. So like, for instance, this is how it came off the car. You can see the hooks way up at the top. If you were to flip this around, you can see the hook is now down here instead of up there. So that's kind of how you can tell which side these go on. So yeah, there's that, and then I'll show you guys the service manual right there, so you can see where all you need to put a little bit of grease. Yeah, there's another look for you guys if you need to use it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some grease on all the parts. All right, so now that I got everything greased, I'm gonna go ahead and fold this back and then put it back in where it was. And it should just kind of fall in place. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the new pin, whatever you want to call this, put this washer on just like so, and put the spring on as well. I'm gonna take my left brake shoe. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the car. Alright, I don't know. Alright, so I don't know what I did, but I went ahead and put those in. I just put them in, don't even bother trying to get lined up. But I put them in, and then once they were both in, I tried to move it around to get it lined up how it should be. I think that's how it's supposed to go. But I just put that in and threaded it out some so that it kind of just sitting there snug. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the spring on. I was kind of moving around, it just snapped in place. I might have gotten lucky on that end, but we'll see here in a second. Alright you guys, so we are now on day 2 of actually doing the brakes because I had a tournament to go to, and then it of course decided to rain the next day. So this is our second day of doing probably would be I'd say maybe an hour job if you can get everything done without having any problems. But yeah, we got the other side done, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and do this side, and probably gonna clean that corrosion off after I'm done with this. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. There we go. If any of you guys at this point in the video are wondering why I'm using a different kind of grease on the brakes on this side, that's because when I was putting the brake shoes on that side, I stepped on the grease and got it all over on my shoes, so I had to resort to a different kind than what they gave me. Alright, time for the fun part, putting the shoes on, which I absolutely struggled on the other side. Just because when I'm trying to put that pin in, these things would slide on the grease so much. I got lucky there, I actually did it first try. Over there it took me forever to get just one of these on. Oh, that's not even close. Oh, oop. There we go. Forgot, when you put the spring on here, you need to go up and over, just like that. Whew. those on. All right, so you don't have to do this part, but I'm gonna go ahead and now that I have everything done, I'm gonna press the parking brake about halfway down, about like 3 or 5 times, just to let everything set. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so with the adjuster fully locked, and by that I mean it's threaded all the way in, as you can see, we're gonna go ahead and put the brake rotors on, and then I got a flashlight there so I can see the adjuster through the little hole that they have on the brake rotor. And we're gonna move it 30 clicks up to thread it out, and we'll see where it is from there. All right, so I moved it 30 notches on each side. I think that's actually literally the sweet spot, because as you can see, you push on it so that's all flat. There's no drag on that side, which is the driver's side, or over here on the passenger side. Go ahead again, push it flat. Yeah, there's no drag on that side either. And then on the service manual here, the number of notches on the parking brake should be 2 to 3 for that to not move. And this is kind of hard to demonstrate. It's hard to hear the notches, but I'll go ahead and push on this. There's 1 notch, 2 notch. Go ahead and try to move this thing here, and it doesn't move, so that's actually perfect. So all right, now that we have those properly adjusted, we can go ahead and put on our brake calipers, which I had tucked away just like that. Torque spec for those bolts that go on the sides there is 32 foot-pounds. This bottom one can be hard with this arm right here. So you're gonna have to use an extension like that to make it easier. There we go. Now we will go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and put the wheels on. I torque my wheels to 90 foot-pounds. I think you're supposed to do like 80, but I do 90 on mine, and I've never had a problem taking them back off, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. Alright guys, so my GoPro battery died, but I got the wheels on, and let me tell you, these things, because of that spacer they have in the middle of the inside of the rim that came off on this wheel, that thing makes it so hard to put these on, because you have to like, you can get it on a little bit, but it doesn't want to go on nice and smooth because of that spacer rubbing against the brake rotor. So I had to go one by one in the star pattern over and over and over again until it would get further and further onto the brake rotor. And yeah, it was not very much fun putting the wheels back on. So I am looking forward to getting new wheels, and then of course we'll upgrade to the big brake kit, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I got the wheels on, so let's go ahead and lower the car down, back it up, and see if the parking brake holds. Alright, let's go ahead and put it in reverse and we'll see if it holds. Back off, put a neutral, put the parking brake on. Just a few clicks. Yeah, just like that, man, it holds. That's perfect. I always use my parking brake in neutral and then put in park so the parking pole doesn't have any stress put on it. Just kind of makes it last a little bit longer, even though that really isn't ever going to go bad. It's just something I like to do. And just like that, you guys, that is how you can replace and rebuild the parking brake on your G. It's a super easy job. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to be going on a week-long vacation, and then when I get back, it'll be the 4th of July, and I'm going to be hanging out with some more families, so it'll probably be maybe a couple weeks or so till I get another video out. With all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.